Yeah, man, go for it. Look, go in arms first and just bulldogging. No freaking way we just caught this fish, guys. You are kidding me right now. It's just wild to think that people come from all over the world to this Myrtle Beach pier to do this. It's crazy to me.
Why are you so sad, Eugene?
Uncle Sam didn't come to see me, PYT. It's 4th of July.
He probably didn't know where you were. We're on vacation.
I know, but I mean, what am I supposed to do? He normally brings me stuff to do on the 4th. I don't know what to do.
I have an idea.
What, PYT?
Let me be Uncle Sam's little helper and take you on the best 4th of July trip ever.
You gonna help old Eugene have a good 4th of July?
The best 4th of July.
You gonna do like an old Eugene redneck Riviera spa day?
Oh yeah.
Let's go, PYT.
Let's do it.
How's it going, guys? Welcome back to another video. Welcome back to beautiful Myrtle Beach, South Carolina, where today we're going to be doing a little pier fishing. But first and foremost, happy 4th of July. Happy Independence Day. Hope all of you are spending time with family, friends, doing all the things that you love to do on the 4th of July. A little sad at the hotel room this morning, obviously. You know, Eugene, he was expecting Uncle Sam, and he obviously didn't show up. Didn't know where he was, I don't reckon. But I think the PYT's got some stuff lined up for Eugene today that gonna make him have a pretty good day. At least I hope so. I mean, you never know with that guy. You do what you can. But as for us, we're gonna spend the day out here on the pier, and we're gonna try to put some fish up here on the deck. Now, this is a brand new area for me. Not familiar with this at all. I'm not really familiar with pier fishing that much, to be quite honest with you. I don't know what to expect. Don't know what we're gonna catch. Not sure what we're gonna even use for bait at this point. I've got a ton of stuff. I got some set rigs. I've got some artificials. I've got some soft plastics. Really don't know what these fish are going to be keying in on out here, so we're just going to put a line in the water and hopefully put a fish or two on the deck. Little bitty bluefish, definitely not what we're after, but we do have a fish on nonetheless. Alright, just a little bitty bluefish. We've already caught one of these down here this week, but that is bluefish number 2, but our first pier bluefish, so get that dude back. Alright guys, and all we're doing right here is just dropping a little piece of shrimp over the edge, dropping it straight down, just waiting for something to come along and hit it. There's a little bite. There's a little bite. Oh yeah, we got a fish on. Oh, no way, guys. No way. Check it out. We finally got one. Okay. He's not happy about it, but y'all check that out. That is going to be a ribbon fish. Now, when we came up here, I did not even realize that they had ribbon fish in this area. These are such a cool little fish right here. But I didn't even realize that they had ribbon fish in this area up here. So really, really cool catch. Now, these are nowhere near as big as the ones that Darcy and Brian were catching down in South Florida when we went down to target those dudes down there. But it is still a ribbon fish nonetheless. Check out the teeth on these dudes, man. It is absolutely crazy how many teeth they have in there. All right, guys, so most of these guys out here on the pier use these things for bait, so we're gonna take this over here and give it to one of the locals so they can chunk this dude up and use him for bait. But what a cool catch, man. All right, y'all, 2 fish already on the morning, so I am not mad about that. I do want to roll real quick. I was actually out here last night. I came out with a subscriber, Adam. He had reached out and wanted to meet me out on the pier, and he really gave me some valuable information. We did catch a couple fish last night. There's nothing crazy, but I do want to roll it because I don't want to waste them. Because we did have a little bit of success out here last night. So y'all check this out. Oh yeah, there's fish on there. All right. So all we had to do, guys, was just switch over to some shrimp. And then we are in business. We were trying to do all kinds of different stuff. But I was watching everybody around me catch fish. Not me. And there we go. Nice little croaker. That's my first Atlantic Ocean croaker too. And maybe the first croaker is Sam. Are you going to get the belly? Yeah, that's what you wanted. I know. Even the little fish love the belly, man. Even the little fish. Nice little croaker. Oh, you hear him? Oh. Well, you probably can't hear him.
Yeah.
Do it again. I bet you heard him. Bet you heard him that time because I wear the microphone right there. All right, let's get that little dude back. Now, I don't know. I'll have to check and see if they have size. Do they have size limits on these here? Exactly. So technically, you can keep these and eat them here. And croaker actually is really good eating, in case you guys didn't know that. I mean, I know on the channel all the time you guys tell me that, hey, you need to eat those croaker. They're good size and you can eat them. So I don't ever eat them because just not really that desperate for fish, but you can eat croaker. And a lot of people come out here and do target those for fried fish. I'm sure you can cook them anyway, but y'all know your boy. I like to eat everything fried. So, guys, the bite is instantaneous. All right, we actually hooked up on one that time. All right. I was going to say, with those little bitty hooks, if we're not hooking up on them now, I think I lost them now. So that is a little pigfish. Tiny pigfish. And that's why they call them pigfish right there. So, fun time hanging out with Adam. I think Adam's actually going to head out here and meet us back out here in a little while. But caught a couple fish, put them up on the deck, nothing crazy. I'd really like to hook one of these big black tips. Now, I'm fully aware you're probably not going to land it out here, but it'd be pretty fun to catch. And now, as I'm out here fishing, I'm just like, I wonder what Eugene and Sarah are doing. Probably something pretty boring, I'm sure. Where are we going first, PYT? What are we going to do?
I can't tell you this yet.
Come on, do these. Give old Eugene a hint.
Okay, I'll give you a little hint. It's gonna feed. It's gonna feed your need to speed.
Oh, for real?
For real.
For real. Let's go, PYT.
Let's do it.
The old PYT came through for old Eugene. That's awesome. We're doing the caution slaps right now. Y'all know Eugene, raise hell, praise Dale, baby. And there we go. Oh, these are fast cars, man. All right, one down, several to go, old Eugene. All right, there's another one. All right, we moving again. There's the PYT over there. Thank you, PYT.
No problem.
Man, PYT, I ain't had that much fun in a long time.
Wasn't it so fun?
Girl, that was awesome, man. Oh, Eugene ain't been behind the wheel of a race car back since we was, wanting to work for Dale Earnhardt. And I showed up that one day. They didn't let me. That's a whole other story. I ended up in jail that day. It was weird.
It was bad. Your hair was flying though. Like you had that wind blow. I was kind of jealous.
Then with some fast cars. Did you get any B-roll my hair, PYT?
I think I did.
Oh, that would be awesome. What are we gonna do next?
If you think that was fast, dude, wait till you see what we're gonna do next. I cannot wait to show you.
More speed?
More speed-ish.
Oh, let's go, PYT. Let's go.
Yes.
Oh, there's a fish. There's another fish, guys. Oh, look at there. Another ribbon fish. Another ribbon fish. That one there jacked my thing all up. Oh, dang. That's the good thing about these. We got him like double hooked, though. We got him hooked in the belly. We got him hooked on the side up there. All right, guys. Another ribbon fish right there. Nice little ribbon fish. I'll check him out. Those teeth, man, are just gnarly every time. But what a cool little catch right there, guys, for real. All right, so another ribbon fish on the day. And how that all played out, I saw people catching them all over the place. And people were catching them on dead shrimp. So I switched over to that just drop rig to try to catch one of them. Caught that first one on there. And then ended up switching back over to the Spanish rig because they do have a few Spanish left here, not many. Their run was kind of last month. They're not catching many of them like they were. But I switched back to the Spanish jigging rig because I thought, you know what the heck, we'll try to catch the Spanish. And then lo and behold, ended up hooking one of those ribbon fish on the Spanish jig. Go figure. I've traveled miles to try to catch that fish all the way to South Florida with Darcy and Brian, and I didn't even realize they had them here in South Carolina. And then lo and behold, you come up here and you catch a brand new species that you're not even expecting. That puts us at species number 54 on the year, though. We've managed to catch 4 new species during our time here in Myrtle Beach. So that's pretty cool. I really wasn't expecting that, but we're up to 54, and we finally caught that elusive ribbon fish. Oh, there's a bite. Yep. All right. Yeah, that's a greenback. I think that's like a pilchard. And I foul hooked him because that's not something that would eat that, but that's probably what was. So that's different than a menhaden. I'm gonna find out what they call these dudes here. I will tell you guys, this is a new species on the year. I've never caught one of these, whatever it is. So y'all check him out right there. Got a little green back on him. I'm gonna find out what he's called here real quick. Hey, what do you guys call these here?
What's that?
What do you all call these here?
Ralph.
Ralph? Just like, so is a greenback or a pilchard?
No, that's Ralph. His brother is
Oh,
George.
his brother's George.
That's a greenback, yeah.
Greenback, okay.
Yep.
Same thing. I was just making sure because
It's still Ralph.
yeah, it's still Ralph. Sorry that I. Apparently, you met George though, so we're in the same boat. If that's the case. So, all right, guys, this is Ralph, George's brother, as one of the locals have told me. But we're gonna put him back so he can rejoin George. But it's just a little greenback, pilchard. Excellent bait. I mean, actually, I may keep him and chunk him up as bait because put him out on that other rod rather than using frozen shrimp. May cut this dude up and use them. These are excellent baits. When Eugene sees this, I bet he's going to regret not coming out here and going fishing with me this morning because I guarantee you whatever they're doing is not as fun as what we're doing right here. PYT, did you bring me out here? That's a Lamborghini. I ain't never drove one of them foreign cars before. Is that what we're here for?
No,
This
Eugene.
really, what you mean no? What you mean you didn't bring me out? What could be better than that? That'd be awesome, PYT. That'd make it the best 4th of July ever.
You know what's better than that, Eugene?
What?
That.
Nuh-uh.
Oh, yeah.
You got me a helicopter
I
ride?
got you a helicopter ride.
No way. You going with me?
I'm not going with you. It's a surprise who's going with you.
Who's going with me?
Landon.
No.
Yes.
Are you for real?
He's really going.
My dude is going to go up in the
He's
helicopter with me?
going.
That's awesome. Let's go, PYT. Let's
Okay.
go. You ready to do this, old son?
Mm-hmm.
Heck yeah, you are. And we're off. What you think, old son?
Pretty good.
This is pretty awesome, ain't it? First time old Eugene's been in a helicopter in a long time, y'all. You know that old whirly bird getting it done. Let me tell you right now, old son. Like it? Pretty cool, isn't it? Dude, you can see the whole coast from up here, old son. Yes, our hotel right there. I'm telling y'all, PYT gave me the best 4th of July ever. Back on safe ground. Get her done, buddy. Good job, man. Oh my God, PYT, first the go-karts, now this really is the best 4th of July. What we gonna do next, PYT? What we gonna do next?
It's a surprise. Another surprise.
God, PYT, this is the greatest 4th of July
Oh,
ever.
yeah.
Who needs Uncle Sam when you got a PYT?
Woo, woo.
Guys, I actually ran out to Walmart today because the only thing I brought with me was just my Ninja Dagger with 1 pin reel. And when I got out here and saw how they were fishing this pier and they were jigging with this Spanish rig, I realized that rod's just a little too short. I need something longer. And I didn't want to spend much money because I've got great gear back in Pensacola. So I actually went out to Walmart and picked up a Tsunami Spear 10-foot surf fishing setup. If you guys are OGs to the channel, you will remember this is the exact same setup that I caught my very first pompano on ever from the surf. So I was talking to Adam. Adam's out here with us again tonight. And I was talking to him, and he said, that's my nostalgic rod. And I'm like, yeah, absolutely, man. I'm like, this is the OG setup here. Like, this was back before we knew what we were doing. Not that we know what we're doing now, but this was really when we didn't know what we were doing. Oh, guys, right here. Right here. Oh, that was a big shark hooked up right there, guys. He's still out there spinning and jumping all over the place. No way we would have landed that fish. Even if I had of got the rod picked up in time, we weren't landing that shark. That was 100% not coming on the deck. So got the heart racing for a minute anyways, but for no good reason. Guys, I do want to take a minute to address something with you guys. Now, of course, we are here in Myrtle Beach. And if you guys have been watching the news at all, you know our area of Florida is really, really in the news right now with all the people that are drowning up in the panhandle. And we're having some crazy wave conditions up there right now and rip currents. And I want to bring this up because I get it. Like, you come down to our area of Florida, you're on vacation, and it sucks if you can't get in the water. Like, I totally understand. You get out, there's a double red flag, but you've got to respect those flags. They're there for a reason. And, you know, if you got a double red flag out, stay out of the water. If you are if there's a red flag out, even if you're an experienced swimmer, you can still get in trouble really, really fast with a rip current. And what got me thinking about this, we got out here and there was like 4 kids swimming out to the end of the pier, which this is probably, I don't know, a 1,200, 1,300 foot pier, something like that. It's a long pier. They didn't have any business being out that far. And everybody on the pier was like, oh, there's sharks out here. And there are, but that's not the issue. It's if you're in 15, 20 foot of water, there's no rescue boat near you. If one of your buddies get in trouble, you're going to be in trouble too. You don't understand how difficult it is to try to save somebody that's panicked and drowning. So if you come to the beach, I get it. You want to be in the water. You want to play in the waves. You want to have fun. I totally understand. And we want you to. I mean, I know that's why people come to town. But also, if you get to town and you see those double red flags or you see a red flag, you got to hang back, guys. You can't go out and try to do the same things that you do on a yellow or a green flag day. It's just, there's nothing out there that's worth risking your life for. Not at all. So just my 2 cents for the day. Make sure you're heeding the flags. Make sure you're paying attention to what's going on and be safe. And this fish, just get the fight. Yeah, man, go for it. Look, go in arms first and just bulldogging. All right, guys, so here's the thing. I'm just gonna tell you guys right now, all we're doing is playing with this fish. There he went, he just came off. That was about a 4-foot blacktip. No chance we were gonna land that fish. He took everything we had right there. So all I was doing right there was just bending a rod with him because I knew that he was not gonna play around. Hey, I told you they'd eat that cut bait. Got Adam back out here with us again. I already hooked up on one like that and we missed it. I got my hands on that one. He popped it, pulled it down real hard, and then he came up to the surface, so I grabbed the rod, had a little bit of slack, and I was able to fight him for a minute, but I knew there was no chance. I mean, that's not a fish you can land on this type of setup. The Ninja Dagger is awesome, but it ain't gonna land a fish like that, let's be honest. Adam's about to catch a pier. All right, guys, so I went ahead and tied up another single drop rig, just using a little 1 ounce weight. I'm not wanting much tackle out there. I'm wanting to catch one of these smaller blacktip sharks, like something I can manage. That last one we hooked up on there we weren't gonna do anything with that. I knew it from the get-go. I mean, I said as soon as I hooked up on him, I'm like, we're not gonna do anything with this shark. But wanted to get a little rod bend out of it. Try to like fight a big fish for just a minute. But I am gonna go ahead and leave this one set up with a drop rig, just like I just did. Fishing piers are unique in the fact that it gives every level of fisherman a chance. People come here from all over the world, and a lot of the people you see on piers are not experienced fishermen. Now, there's a lot of experienced fishermen out here too. You guys have heard me say before, the tarpon fishing down at Okaloosa Island Pier, it takes a different level of angler to tarpon fish down there. It truly does. I mean that. But at a place like this, I mean, this is cool because you can come with no experience and just drop some dead shrimp off the side of the pier and you have a decent chance of catching fish. Now, you might catch a pigfish or a bluefish or something like that, but you have a shot of catching something. And it's just wild to think that people come from all over the world to this Myrtle Beach pier to do this. It's crazy to me. All right, guys, so we were just reeling up to make a move is all we were doing. And ended up pulling up a little blacktip here. So didn't even realize he was on there with this big heavy rod, and ended up pulling him in. All right, guys, so same thing we were catching on the beach the other day, just a little baby blacktip shark. There's some, look, he wants to bite me so bad he can't stand it. He's just like, hey, he's like, come here. Look at them little teepers. All right, guys, we're gonna get this guy back in the water. He's gonna be just fine. See you, buddy. There he goes. Swim away, no problem. Yeah, and there's the guy that's probably gonna eat him. Can I open my eyes, PYT?
Yeah, oh yeah, open them, open them, open them.
You brought me to the beer store?
I did.
You gonna buy me a beer?
Oh yeah, not just any beer, like a bougie beer, whatever you want.
Like I can buy any beer. I don't have to buy
Any
cheap
beer.
stuff. So I can buy something expensive like
Yes.
PBR or Miller Lite.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Whatever
Let's
Eugene
go.
desires.
PYT, check this
What?
out.
What is it?
This door, it just opens automatically. This is a high class place.
You never been in a beer cave?
No, man. All right, PYT, let's be honest. I mean, there's a lot of like fancy beers in here. You got some Miller Lite, got some Coors Light, you got some Miller Lite. All of them Eugene likes. But I mean, I ain't never had. This must be like, I would have thought it was foreign by the name of it, but it says "Let's Go USA." That's gotta be, how you even pronounce this? Yingling?
Yingling.
Ewens. Ewan. Ewingling.
Is that Ewan's beer?
This is my beer. That's what we're
It's
gonna do.
Ewan's.
We're gonna get this Ewingling. This really is the best 4th of July ever. Thank you, PYT.
What do you want to do now, Eugene?
You know what? There's really only one thing left to do, PYT.
What are we doing here, Eugene?
After a day like today, PYT, I wanted to have a beer with my best friend.
All right. This is great.
You know what else?
What's that?
America!
Eugene!